I'm back. Sorry. Are you here, Marco? Ja, jetzt. Hallo? Ja. Ich kann dir hören, ja. Ja, ich kann dir hören. Ich kann dich. I'm hearing you. Ja. Hallo. Mhm. Morgen nein. Nein, bis 26 bin ich nicht dabei. Jetzt im Weltmeister oder was meinst du? Wo- Ah, leider nicht. Nein, ich glaube nicht, es gibt jemand, das kann mal kommentieren, nein. Jemand hat das geschrieben. Aber wo sehe ich die Leute das schreibt? Im Social Stream, oder? Ja, weil vielleicht ich kann so Twitch oder YouTube haben, aber ich sehe nicht die ganze Webchats, oder? Ja. Aber wo sehe ich die SMS?
Paragliding Live says probe. Paragliding Live says probe.
Ja. Dann ich bekomme hier auch die andere Messages, oder? Ah, okay, gut. Noch 30 Minuten, ne? Ja. Ah, du bist auch im Kick. Twitch, 4 Leute. But maybe I can speak English so everybody understand, and they understand that I'm speaking with you and you're in the back end. Okay, so yeah, I think somebody already landed here down there. Alessio Voltan and Benz Alasts. Yeah, this is not good for them. So, no, I think they now it's allowed, but I don't know how much time they have, like a window to take off. Normally they give us a window, and during this window you can take off. So even if you land and whether you get in time back to the takeoff and then you start, then you're still in the competition. But after that period, then you're out. So like if they start, if they have the air start at 14:30, maybe they could say, okay, until 15 o'clock, then you can start. But after that, maybe. No. I mean, I can fly competitions, yes, obviously, but in competition, no. Like after the air start, if you land outside the takeoff, or in general, like if you land, if you're top landing around the race, then you're gonna be out. It's like you landed. Yeah. So you should not touch ground during the race. We can see even. Yeah, exactly. We can see even Stefan Morgenthaler is trying to find a good position here on the north. With Adrian that followed, and Stefano Salgado. Adrian is placed pretty well now in the competition. He's 21 overall, and he's a pretty good French guy, French pilot. Yeah. The overall, yes. Yeah. Can you see it? Yeah. Yeah, of course. So for now, you see the Spanish people are on the top. So the people that have more experience in the Spanish ground then are having a good race for now. Then we have Peter Korstrom that almost won every task at WorldCup in 2024, the last year. He's flying pretty well. He's the best Czech pilot at the moment. Russell Ogden is one of the best British pilots at the moment too. And he created like a special rule for, I mean, it's not a rule, but it's like a calculation. So Russell Ogden made this theory that when you go into a turn point, you lose time going inside of it, you know? So he made a score that counts like how much time you pass into the turn point, and the lower it is, then the better, you know? Because you lost less time going inside the turn points. Yeah. Then we have Luca Armand, so he's working with Ozone, the same team with Honorine Amart, Maxime Pinot, Baptiste Lambert. They are the profi of French and profis of paragliding, as they work with Ozone. They are designers, they are test pilots, they're inside of it. Then we have Ferdinand Vogel, the best German pilot. He's even the how do you say, the president of the DHV, so the Germany paragliding federation that comprehends hang gliding too, I think. Yeah. Antoine Dubab-Mercé. Those are all like really top pilots. I mean, we can scroll until the end, and we can say that everybody of them is really good. I mean, all of them probably. Yeah. And yeah, we're looking even for the Swiss pilots. We have Michael Siegel, is doing pretty well. He stopped racing for a long time. I don't know really the reason. I don't want to say anything wrong, so I'm not gonna say anything about his reasons. But he stopped for a while, and I think this is the first race that he does in a while, and he's doing pretty well. Normally he was sponsored by Jean, so he was flying boomerangs, but now, as we can see, he's flying an Enzo. So yeah, maybe he changed, or I don't know, maybe he is not friends anymore with Jean. I have no idea. And yeah, then we have Stefan Morgenthaler. It's a pretty experienced pilot. He flied a lot in the years, and even in competitions. And in Switzerland, he's almost winning everything. Even the Swiss Cup Grindelwald, the last race in Switzerland, he won it. He's really good. And then we have Tim Rochat. He works for Niviuk. He's a test pilot for Switzerland. And he's representing the Niviuk with the iSpeak X1 there. So it's gonna probably be a race between Enzos and X1, if you see it here. At the moment, we have one Enzo, two Enzos on the podium, and one Niviuk. So we can say those are good gliders, yes. because otherwise we don't have any of them. We had the Boomerang 12, but the problem with the Boomerang 12 it was that sadly it wasn't fast enough. It was the passive safety of the Boomerang 12 was better than the other gliders, but the problem is that it was really slow as compared as the others, Enzos and Nivyuk. So I think they're working on it. They're gonna do maybe the Boomerang 13 as they did for the C class. They did the Bonanza 3 before, and then they worked out with the GTO 3, and the GTO 3 is a pretty good machine. Yeah, it's a good machine gun. And yeah, but here, as we can see in the World Cup, we just have like one Boomerang 12, not a lot of them, and most of them we have Ice Peaks and Enzos. There are some of them flying a D glider or even a C. The Leopard RFC, maybe they are working on it, a new D glider. And yeah, you can see it's like 50-50. Okay, let's go back, I think, on the race. So we can see that as now they are preparing and getting the position. So as I expected, the wind today is coming from southwest, that direction. So I don't know really why they wanted to make a task going towards the wind. And so it's gonna be pretty hard and not really funny for them, but I don't know, they decided like that. Maybe it's because the level is pretty high, so they could do that. But as you see here, we have the track of Stefan Morgenthaler. He was almost alone here, searching for thermals. And this is I think this region is gonna be the best position to be at the start, because if you're gonna start here, you're gonna lose a lot of time passing and going here. This could be nice because of the wind, but here you still have the direction of the wind pushing you towards the point. So it could be nice. And the problem of being here, you could work out to be here, but maybe here, if you see...
Marco Vielfalp says, I guess they want to challenge all those pros.
Full of thermals. So here it's like a hole, no? And so they're searching more thermals here on the spots, on the hills. And yeah, as you said, probably they're challenging the pros, yeah. And hello, welcome to the stream, guys. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. And Dylan Mansley is I don't know if he's the race director, but still like the task setter for the day. He's really young. He's a really young Spanish pilot. He flies an Enzo, and he's on the top of the youngs pilot in the world. He said that it's gonna probably be a challenge today, and it's gonna be just focus on coming to goal, because maybe it's not gonna be easy for everyone to come to goal. So just, they said, don't fly fast, fly safe, and reach goal. So we're gonna see if this is the idea for everybody, but probably everybody is gonna push being in the first gaggle. So here we can see a big gaggle, and they're forming two spots for now. Mostly all of them are here. I'm not sure if the task is gonna be an entry or exit. I suppose it should be an entry, but maybe they will start from inside of it. Not sure now, we'll see. I don't have the task right now, but yeah. So we see already two pilots bumped out there. I think they were pretty low, or I don't know what happened. We can check. Yeah, they bumped out. It was pretty windy there. They were down low here. So yeah, we leave them there. We say they enjoyed the day, yeah. And for them it's finished. So yeah, they're almost everybody is the same height. If we can see, today they said it's gonna be at the beginning of the day top thermal at 1,500 meters, and then it's gonna go up a little bit to 2,000. So we're gonna see if this is true or not. I hope for them, because maybe on the top is a little bit less windy, but I'm not sure, because they said it's gonna be windy pretty much everywhere. So yeah, that's it. Can I close this one, please? Yes, thank you. Okay. So,
Paragliding Live says 14:30 the race starts. Tomorrow we might get a live video feed again.
let's hope that, huh? Okay, so let's see a little bit here. So we have Edward Putel is going more to the north, so he's trying to find a new strategy by himself. Even with Paltakats, a really good Hungarian pilot. He lives in Colombia, he's a masterclass acro pilot. I think everybody knows him. Edward Potel is from France. Bogdan Bial.
Switzerland Rolfie says, hi fans.
Hello Rolfie. Hello, hello. Okay. Yeah, we have still time a little bit to speak about the pilots at the moment. So Bogdan Bialka won the second task, I think, or the first one. Normally Bogdan Bialka is known for pushing really low, so he's like a kamikaze, we call him. He's like, really like to push low and to be in front to get the most leading points ever. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Play those risky game, like almost like casino, but this is like for every pilot a strategy, you know. So if they love competing like that, then they're gonna do it, you know. And as we see, obviously, like the French guys, they have pretty special teamwork during the race. They connect each other with radios, they stick with each other, they give information during the race. And they want to control the race, so they're gonna stay not low, they want to stay high, they want to control every pilot, so even being in front is not an option at the beginning for them. And you're gonna see it at the start. So we see they're moving out of the starting waypoint. Probably, I think then they're gonna need to touch it and not to exit from it. So they're trying to find a better position outside of it. For now, I think those pilots here with Darko, Stankovsky, Julian Garcia, who are a nice French pilot too, Violeta Jimenez.
Marco Vielfalp says, how to win the race.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice, that strategy. So, how to win the race? Yeah. So basically, it's like a race to goal, and the first that arrives wins. Basically. But if you see here, we have waypoints they need to touch during the race. So they're gonna start here. Then we have an air start. So if you see the pilots are already flying, and then on the orange one, it's gonna be the start. So they need to, let's say today it's 14:30 the start. So in 20 minutes they're gonna go outside this point, and they're gonna try to find a strategy to touch it and go as soon as the 14:30 timer goes on. Then they're gonna start, follow the race, and then to reach the goal as soon as possible as the others. There are like not a lot of rules. You just need to continue flying without touching the ground, and yeah, that's it. Most of it. So even today, the challenge is gonna be the wind probably. So they need to think about which direction.
Marco Vielfalp says, I don't understand the leading points.
Oh yeah, the leading points are a pretty special part of paragliding competition. So they created the leading points to remove the lucky part of the flying conditions. So because could happen that maybe one pilot get unlucky with the conditions, they get clouds cover or they don't find the thermal there. So the leading points are there because, let's say if someone get alone at one place, it's gonna be hard to find the thermals, no, when it's like a difficult day. So they need to find and observe maybe for birds, for smoke, for the terrain, and they can say, okay, I'm gonna hope there is a thermal there, but maybe sometimes it's not gonna work. So if we have a group of paragliding, the first one is gonna be the one that is gonna risk, because he needs to create the line. He needs to show the others where to go, and the others, it's easier because they're gonna follow. So they wanted to give points to the one that risk the most. So that's why they gave these leading points. So the pilots they want to push forward. They want to be the first, risking but gaining points. So this is why, and it works like it's a special graphic. It's a line because this is a little bit more complicated, detailed. But at the beginning,
Paragliding Live says, Lilskan Liv Sali, welcome on
hello,
stream.
welcome everybody to the stream. And like at the beginning of the race, the first 20% of the race, you don't get so much leading points as the middle part, because at the beginning everybody has a different strategy and you're not gonna see which one is in front, and so they wanted to make it a little bit more fair for everybody. And then in the middle is where everyone wants to push, so they put like a graphic or a formula that make the leading points go higher. No, you will see it during the race. There is even the live scoring. We can check it after. But yes, and then at the end, it's gonna be even less, because there, like the first one is the one that is pushing more, but it's not risking. You just want to push, and become first for the time points. So they wanted to lower it. Yeah. So the leading points are important in the middle part. So I'm gonna think like from the second turn point to the third one, this part is gonna be important for the leading points. So you're gonna see probably pilots pushing really hard, maybe low, and then getting back up, and then pushing. And we'll see. But this is my prediction probably. Yeah. Okay.
Marco Vielfalp says, how come they make some circles? Turn point is so big.
Yeah. So basically, they have coordinates. Sorry guys, I was checking some messages. Basically, they have some coordinates on the checkpoints. So if you see here, this center of the checkpoint is Ozuna. So maybe the center is of the city, and they do this normally to make some more options. So if you see, when it's like a big one, they make like almost a line. So we say that maybe pilots have more options to take it here. They just need to touch it. They don't need to go in the middle of the turn point. So this one it's big because probably they wanted to give more options to the pilots. So whether they can start here and then go here, puff, and then go back on the other side, or here, go here and then go on the other side. But obviously, if you follow this line, it's the optimized line. So if you're gonna follow it like precisely, that you're gonna be faster than the others. Problem obviously, as paraglider pilot, they need to follow the thermals. They need to understand the wind, and not all of the time it's manageable. Even you will see it today, it's gonna be hard to see whether it's a good line or not, because we have a lot of wind. As you see here, we have the thermals. They are spread in that direction, this direction. Probably here it's because of the mountains. The wind is gonna come inside here.
Contested Groping GZ3HY says, cheap viewers on streamboo.com remove the space. EFO
This is spam. Don't press it. Probably. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. So basically, they make it to make more options, or to create like strategy path, or maybe even like for safety. Maybe we can say like they put this turn point in this direction because maybe here there are no landings. I mean, probably here there are landings, yes, but as an example, no. Okay, we still have 13 minutes. Okay, slowly the pilots are gonna get in position. Here they are inside of it. We can see here it's pretty windy. They're gonna be pushed that direction, so almost like completely west for now. But I think here it's gonna be because of the mountains. It's gonna go like here and then it's gonna go up in this direction. If you see the movement, it's gonna go like this, the wind. And even here it's gonna follow like this. So at this point they're gonna go towards southwest and they're gonna be probably completely towards the wind, heading wind. Sorry guys, I'm gonna answer a little bit the phone too because I'm still doing something for the work too. Okay. Yeah. Oh, we are on Facebook Live too now. Thanks to Marco, the boss. Marco, the boss. He's controlling everything of the live. I'm not doing anything. I'm just speaking and drinking water. Maybe it's water. We don't know. No sponsor. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Oh, let's see here. Luis Martinez Iturbe. Oh, what happened? He didn't want to fly probably. As you can see here, he didn't start at all. He's a good Spanish pilot, or maybe something happened with the tracker, I hope. Because could be that he decided, no, I don't want to fly today. It's gonna be too windy or it's gonna be dangerous. So we decided I go back home. Maybe this could be the reason. Or either maybe someone took his tracker or he forgot it, or I don't know. We will see later probably after the race. So Erwan is in the middle of the turn point. Is alone.
Marco
by
Vielfalp
himself.
says, so I guess no one wants to take off first?
So it depends, Marco. It depends on the day, because let's say like normally good pilots, they want to start pretty early, because what they're gonna do is to smell the air. We call it in the
Marco Vielfalp says, since you have to stay in the air for an hour or
exactly.
so.
But they want to do it because I mean they love to fly obviously, but they want to smell the air. So if you see here what happened to Stefan Morgenthaler, this is a Swiss pilot. I'm gonna follow here the line track. And what happened here is that he took off, I think maybe 40 minutes before the start, because he wanted to smell the air in this direction. You see, he already went in the middle of the race here, because they're gonna probably pass in this side. So he said, I'm gonna go there to see how does the thermals work and how the wind is strong in that position, how strong the wind is in that position. So he could already understand a little bit, okay, it's gonna happen like that here.
Marco Vielfalp says, scouting, so to say.
Exactly that, yeah. Is scouting, is doing recognition. So he's going there to scout, yeah, exactly. And probably now, as he went there, he know already something that the other guys doesn't know.
Marco Vielfalp says, trying to rise much to not reveal good places.
Yeah, that could be an idea too. But probably, like at the start, it's
Marco
not really
Vielfalp says, not
important.
much.
Exactly, yeah.
Marco Vielfalp says, I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, don't worry. But probably like at the start, more of the pilots, they don't want to risk it. So they don't want to risk and go for a long ride and check other positions, but they stay here. If let's see, Artur Mondrio, let's see. If you see here, he stayed here, didn't move at all, because maybe he's a young pilot, like even Hippolyte. Hippolyte is really young, he's 20 or 21. I can't really see his track now, it's okay. But as you see here, there are some pilots that prefer to stay next to the air start, because they want to be safe, and they say, okay, I'm gonna stay here and I'm gonna try to find the position, and they have more time to find the position. So we started here. He took a little bit of thermal here, he stayed here, he checked in this position. He's gonna follow the group either way. And as we see now, we have a small group here with 5 pilots, with Michael Siegel, our Swiss pilot there. They want to follow the wind and get a little bit faster, but it's not gonna be nice at the start. They still have 8 minutes to move, but they need to move. They need to start beginning and think about moving to the airspace, to the air start. Yeah, they're trying to gain a little bit of height. Then we have the big gaggle here, with could be almost like 70 pilots in that position. And then we have other 30 pilots in this region. So yeah, it's gonna be an entry air start. So if you see here, all the pilots now are going out. We miss 7 minutes of the start. They're going out of the air start, and what is going to happen is that at the 14:30 they need to touch the start and then go. So yeah, Luis Martinez, we don't check him because he's already down, so he's not flying. So let's see, we can check maybe Paul Takats. Let's see. Oh, there is Gavin here. Gavin with Roger and Paul Takats. Those are really good pilots. Those 4 pilots, I know them. They are really good pilots. Roger Eichbacher is at the moment the best Swiss pilot in the overall ranking of like the general World Cup ranking. Not this competition, but in general. Okay, let's see if we can follow Pal. There we go. Okay. Perfect. Okay, Pal is pretty in a good position. Yeah, we can see the other pilots here close to the air start. Yeah, they're flying. Let me see if I can remove some tracks here. Antoine, Arthur. Okay, good. I removed one track. I don't know what track is this one. Ah, it's Michael Siegel. So we don't have many of them. No, it's Tim Bollinger, another Swiss. So they're maybe communicating with each other. So we're gonna leave Stefan Morgenthaler, and I'm gonna remove it too, so we can see better. Okay, and let's follow Pal here. Perfect. Okay, let's see. Okay, we're still missing 5 minutes. Okay, again, we have 3 gaggles. We have the big one here. Probably with the best position at the moment, I think, because the wind is coming towards this direction. So they're gonna be pushed closer to the turn point. So I think those little 2 groups, they could either move here or stay there and then try to be higher as the others. Because if they are higher, then they're gonna get a nice position afterwards. But at the moment, what I can see here is that they have a better start here. Yeah, like Honorin Amart, he has 1,700. Is a good height there. And then we have yeah, Ben's already landed. So here they are around 1,700, 1,600, and here they are around 1,600. Yes, so this is not a really good position, I think, for at the moment. So they should move now, or either try to find a better thermal. Oh, we have no data here. We are losing a little bit of data from the pilots. Okay, now we see Paltakas is getting closer to the gaggle. Imagine here, like being live with 70 pilots in the same thermal. It's gonna be awesome. Maybe we can see, we can take one of them, and let's see if I can. Okay, there we go. Wow, look at that. This is beautiful. This is Andres Teja Halvado. He's on the top of the gaggle. This is the best position. Oh, they're moving. They're moving because maybe they saw the other guys getting higher here with like Honor Namard. Honor Namard is getting higher, and so they're trying to get better position there and to get higher. Yeah, you see, all of them are moving now. Maybe they saw birds. This could be a thing. 3 minutes left. We are getting closer to the start. This is exciting.
Says, who is your favorite pilot?
My favorite pilot. So it depends. It depends. So if you mean in this competition, yeah, it depends. Like I have Yasen Savov. I don't think he's racing right now, but Yasen Savov, I really like him because he's the guy that pushes the most. And normally, like he bombed out like the most of the time. He bombs out, but when he wins, Yasen Savov is like gonna win about like 10 minutes before the second. So it's really enjoyable to look at him as a pilot, as a comp pilot, and yeah, that's my favorite man. I mean, to see when we have in the races. But otherwise, like as a person, I don't know them all. I know a lot of them, but not them all. And yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, as a TV purpose, the guys who pushes the most are cool to look, you know, cool to see. Okay, so we are getting small groups now. It was a main group, but if you see here, we have 1 and 2, and almost 3 small ones. So we have 2 thermals. We still 1 minute left. Here they're getting prepared to get to the point. Here they are pretty low. They are 1,500, 1,400, even less. And here it's the best position. If you see, they are almost like 100 meters above them. Here they are moving. They're gonna lose a little bit. But yeah, this at the moment the best position. So everybody that is here is gonna start well. But then we see how it goes later, because I'm not there at the moment, so it could happen that here maybe it's pretty cloudy and here not. So they decided, okay, I'm gonna stay here and it's gonna be better thermals. So it's gonna be easier for them. Or maybe it's gonna work better in this way. So we shall see. 30 seconds left for the start. We're gonna see who starts first. Let's see. Here we are in the middle of the gaggle. Look at that. Wow, so many pilots. Okay, they're slowly getting closer to the line. We're gonna follow the first gaggle. Those pilots are gonna follow back. They're gonna go closer to the point here. 2 seconds. Go. We started, and you see all the pilots now pushing the bar and going forward. You can see all of them going together. Yeah, look at that. We have Baptiste Lambert. It's at the top at the moment, so he's the best place at the moment, and even further as the others. So as let me see if I can follow Baptiste. There we go. Track and follow. There we go. So Baptiste is the higher at the moment, you can see it. We have another group on the side, left side, and they are here. They are starting, they're pushing hard, 44 kilometers per hour. Maybe here, up here, the wind is not so strong. Huh? We can see normally if they have a stronger wind. But wait, no, the wind is coming towards this direction, so they're trying to glide sideways. Huh? Let's see, like this. Yes, perfect. So yeah, the moment I can see Baptiste Lambert, as I said, is not pushing a lot. As the other guys, he's not losing height. And this means he wants to control. So he wants to stay higher as the other and back. So we can see what happens down, what happens on the bottom of him. He wants to control. This is the right word. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they all started. We have Xavier Laporte and Paul Takats. They're pushing really hard. They're going faster, a lot faster. 51, 56. But yeah, they're gonna lose a little bit more height than the others. Huh? You see, the second gaggle spread out. They are not close together anymore. Maybe they saw something. Michael Siegel behind is behind a lot and is losing a lot of altitude. He's already below the others. This was not a good strategy, I think. So we're gonna see. We have a lot of people here with no data. Okay. So Baptiste Lambert is still higher. They have a good line. Let's select this. Okay, here they're climbing. You can see them. So they're gonna probably turn left and climb with them, because Baptiste Lambert now it's lower. So you have Martin Jovanovski, a guy from Macedonia, the best guy in the Macedonia, North Macedonia. Oh, Poltakats decided to go further alone. Okay, let's see. Let's follow him on the 3D, and we're gonna follow the other guys. So Poltakats is going alone by himself. He's not losing too much, you can see it. He's going pretty with a good glide. Not really awesome glide, but still a good one. Ferdi decided to follow Poltakats. Here they stopped to climb up. Baptiste Lambert saw them. He was at the top, he controlled, he saw a good climb there, so he decided, okay, let's stay there. And we're gonna see if Poltakats want to get some leading points at the beginning. See if it's a nice decision or not. Perfect, huh? Okay, Poltakats is still pushing. Then we have the second gaggle that was here. They are still following them. Maybe it was a closer path this way, but yeah, they're gonna lose a lot of altitude. Huh? Stefan Morgenthaler is there. So the fourth pilot at the moment is Swiss. This is good for us. Let's go. The Swiss pilots. Then we have Tim Bolliger and Michael Siegel. Okay, Poltakats stopped. He found the thermal. Let's see. Here we can see in the thermal how the wind works. Like if you check it on the 2D, if I'm gonna put the 2D, we can see he turned and this hole is pretty small. It means that the wind is pretty strong. So now he went away. So he said, okay, this thermal wasn't strong enough for me and the wind was too strong. So we just said, okay, let's go further. He's gonna lose time to stay there. Okay. Wow, this is a good strategy. Okay, so everybody, you see here, they're not following the line, the red line. This is the optimized one, but they're going more to the left. They're gonna probably go here and then maybe touch somewhere here, above Coripe. And this could be because of the wind, because here maybe they need to lose less time towards the wind. And maybe Poltakats needs to go further into the wind, and this is not good because they're gonna lose a lot of speed. Huh? So maybe this could be a nice strategy for the leading points, but they need to find a good thermal to recover. So yeah, we see here Clement Latour, another French guy. Oh, he's going pretty fast, huh? 66. Okay. You can see the difference here. Poltakats and Clement Latour, they are pretty different of altitude. Clement is pretty high. He's higher than the others. Very nice. He's not losing much of altitude right now, so it's pretty good for him. Richard Petitgal is another French guy. I think, no, maybe not French guy. Petitgal could be Brazilian. I don't remember. Yeah, it's Brazilian. Yes, I was right. He's an experienced pilot. Huh? Oh, let's see. Poltakats turned. Now the turn point, he took it, but he's turning inside of the turn point because he found a good thermal. Huh? You can see it here. He's climbing up. But I don't know if it's a good idea. I mean, he's getting a +4, +3 thermal. If he can manage to stay in the cycle, then it's gonna be nice. But if the wind is too strong, then he's gonna lose time. In fact, as you saw, he pushes away. Not enough. He turned it 2 times. He decided, okay, I'm gonna lose time. Okay, so Poltakats is first at the moment. We see Ferditoy getting the point, the turn point, the first one and the second. Then you have Flavio Funiati, French guy. Stefan Morgenthaler, Swiss. We can see Edward Putel. It's pretty low. Hey, he took the point, but he's really low compared to the others. I mean, not really low, but 100 meters lower. Poltakats did a good decision there, just turning 2 times. He gained 100 meters, maybe, or maybe a little bit less. But still, Poltakats is in front. Now we see the big gaggle here.
Switzerland, Rolfie says, so busy in the air.
Yeah, it's pretty busy. See the big gaggle. If you are inside of it, it's gonna be pretty funny. If we can see. Oh, here he was climbing. Poltakats, little climb. You can see Tim Rocha, Horacio. They're coming back. All of them. They were on the second gaggle. Michael Siegel. Okay, so the 5 pilots that were on the southwest.
Mark Seville Falp says, is it more dangerous to fly in the middle of the gaggle?
No, so those are really experienced pilots, so it's not really dangerous because you can trust the others and they are all experts. But if something happens, like I don't know, if you have a collapse or if you have a turbulent air, then it could be not dangerous but stressful, and you need to be more active and control your surroundings. So it could be really stressful and you need to stay really active at the moment. So if you go alone, obviously you have less thing to think about, but it's gonna be even less powerful, because as a team or as a gaggle you can work together to find a good thermal, and if you're alone you need to search the thermal, and then it's not gonna be easy. Oh, we can see Erdot Putel, guys, it's really low. Let's follow him. He's almost like 200 meters ground. Let's see if he can come back, because now he was at the second position. As you can see here is the second one. It's not really, the rank is not really. Oh, he found something, but he's really towards the wind. He's heading towards the wind. So I think he's gonna maybe go here and probably soar up. So it's gonna follow the reach and follow the soaring path, or maybe not, because he's gonna lose a lot of time. So we'll see how it goes. This could be a nice. It's this direction. This could be a nice. Oh, maybe not, because if he's low, he's gonna go in the lee side here. Yeah, I think we're gonna see him probably lose a lot of wind, a lot of altitude, or maybe he needs to land in this region. Hopefully, it's not really too turbulent there, because the wind is really coming this direction. If you see, even Poltakats is struggling. He's at 30 kilometers per hour with an Enzo towards the wind. Even maybe it could be with top speed bar. Yeah, as you can see here, Edward Portel took a little.
Marco Vielfalp says, who gets lead points? Only the first one.
No, everybody gets leading points, but the percentage of leading points that you get, it's based on your ranking position through the race. So I can show you. Yeah, this I can show you. So if you see here, now we have the live status. So we have Poltakats. Oh, Jerome here is second. I will check later where is his position. But the leading points now are pretty low. So it's normal because it's the beginning. But if you see here, like the first gets like, now it's changed. Like Poltakats have 2.2, 2.1, 2.0. So it slowly goes down. But now the leading points is like really a small part. It changes through the race, so after maybe we can check it again, and I can show you again. So let's see. Okay, as you can see, so Edward Putel is going really low. He is really low. He needs to find a soaring position to go up, because here it was really turbulent probably. Team Bolliger is turning. Bogdan Bialka is not low, it's better, but they are pretty low. Okay, Paltakats made it through the little hills here, so he's gonna be in front again. Yeah, Edward Portel is not in a good position. He's not in a good
Marco
position.
Vielfalp says, scratching the bushes, wish him a low safe.
Yeah, let's hope him for a low safe. Huh? Here is a pretty nice hill. This should work maybe for the wind, but as you see here, the wind is gonna get inside like this. It's gonna be hard to say if he can manage to find a soaring spot. Probably he's gonna think like I made a big mistake, because now you can see all the pilots up here and he's on the bottom, and he's gonna lose a lot of time. As you can see, even Paltakats is here in front, but he lost a lot of time by pushing, and it was not really a good strategy, I think. So the other pilots reached Pal at the same line now, but they are a lot higher than him. They are really higher. So it was not a good play, but maybe he can recover. So it's never done in paragliding, because they can use the other pilots. Oh, we can see here we have Jerome, Kegi, and Gavin that are in the front Kegel. Those two, but they are lower than the others. So yeah, they need to recover too, huh? Yeah, you can see Edward Putel is going for the land. He found a good spot there, so he's gonna land safe probably. I hope for him. Yeah. So Edward Portel tried everything. He went for the risk part, but he didn't manage to. So yeah, he's gonna land at the bottom, and I think it's not gonna be the only one, because today is a really windy day. It's gonna be hard for everybody to push further and to push low. So yeah, there we go, landing safe on the field. Yeah, there we go. Okay, Edward Putel, bye bye. Have a nice retrieve. Huh? We leave Edward Putel there. We have Violetta really low too. Okay, Violetta is the best woman at the moment in the overall. Paltakats is pushing, and then up. Paltakats is with Jerome and Gavin. You can see them here. Clement Latour is there, but Clement, look at the difference, guys. I can show you the differences. So Clement is now at 1,500, and if you see, look, Paltakats is down there. So if you look at the two-dimensional part, they are almost at the same line, but with like 500 meters difference. So this is not good for Paltakats. He needs to find a good thermal to recover.
Borg says, will you do the live commenting for the Xalps as well?
No, probably not. I will be away for it, and then I think they don't know me, so yeah, probably it's not gonna work. But probably they're gonna do like live streamings during the day, directly on the places where the pilots are, and not from home. So yeah, because it's gonna be a long run too, so it's better to like just follow the pilots on the streets and film them. Yeah. Okay, Paltakats, look guys, he found a really good thermal. This could be even +5, +4, or yeah, +3 at the moment, +3 per seconds. So he's recovering. You can see really well the wind now. He's pushing the wind down. So if the wind stays like that, in this direction, they could be pretty fast. This part could be fast, because the wind is coming this direction. So if they touch it here, and they're gonna go like this, probably. With the thermal, they're gonna go straight, touch it, thermal, then go down like this, and then thermal, and then touch it. Hey, Clement is pushing really hard. Now, if we look at the leading points, let's see. It's still not a lot, but if you look now, he has more than the others. It's, in the percentages, it's more. Then as the low as you go down, it's lower. Yeah. Still too early to say to show you, but now Clement is getting more leading points. Martin Jonoski too. Okay. So now as you can see, we have almost just one strategy for the line. For the altitude, then Violeta Jimenez is down low with Eduard Potel. I don't know if they're gonna manage to climb up. I don't think so. He's really low. Yeah, Violeta's gonna land probably. Or maybe not. She's climbing. Hey, crazy. I hope for her to come back. We will see later. We leave her there. Huh? And at the moment we follow Clement, Latour, and Paltakats recovered. So not bad. Huh? You see if Paltakats can stay there. It was a good position. He is now in the top, top 15. Not bad. So he was pretty low, but he did a good decision, maybe climbing those two parts, because Eduard Potel was almost at the same height and didn't turn. So yeah, it was enough for him to reach the others. Okay. Okay.
Marco Vielfalp says, so he is collecting a lot of leading points now, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's still like almost the start of the race, so they didn't had time to do a lot of distance, and this counts a little bit on the formula. But at the moment, if they can reach the goal, is getting a lot of leading points. So he was in a good position to get points. And yeah, he's in a really good position because he found by himself a good thermal. Maybe he saw some birds, he saw a good cloud, and then what is going to happen now is going to be at the top of the gaggle. So we can decide to wait for the others and control them, or whether like to push and be in front and to gain more leading points. And I think, as you know, Clement Latour is going to push probably. He's not going to wait, of course. And Martin Jonoski is on the same position. Huh? They are really in a good spot.
Marco Vielfalp says, and top 5 get more points than number 7, etc. Second one follows first. Why also a lot of leading points?
Yeah, it's because they count the leading points on whole of the pilots. So it's just like everybody behind can follow the other pilots, because the race doesn't know if they are together or not. If you can say, like, if you see here, those pilots, it's almost like they're in a whole race, because this guy is in front of this little group, so he's risking for them, and they're gonna follow him. So inside of the race, it's almost like everybody follows the one in front, and so that's why you get leading points in this way, because the formula doesn't say like the first one it's like in one gaggle and every other pilot is in the same gaggle, are in the same gaggle. So they really count this thing here, because when you are in flight, then you want to follow the one in front of you. You want to check and observe the one in front of you, and they're gonna do the same.
Marco Vielfalp says people going for other routes should gain more points, leading but in another direction, so to say.
Yeah, it could be nice, but the problem is that yeah, they're not gonna really be fast enough then. So yeah, if you can create a creative points thing, it's nice, but maybe it's more done for the X contest, for the cross country flights, not because for the race you gain points if you stay on the line here, on the red one, and the one that is more in front of this red line gets the points. So.
Marco Vielfalp says, kind of encouraging leaving the gaggle.
Yeah, exactly, but competition flying is almost like fly in the gaggle to win. So flying together, to work almost like as a team. So it almost like break a little bit the purpose of competition flying, if you want to say. I think it's a good idea for maybe cross-country races. So to make like long
Markoville
flight.
says, more like a fixed racetrack.
Yeah, exactly what I want to say. If you have cross country and you want to like give a prize for the people that do a long run, different path, then it's nice to like higher than the other. They found a good cycle and they're pushing. Let's say maybe I'm not there. Maybe they got lucky. Maybe they found they saw something that the others didn't see. So this is really good for them. If you look, they are pretty further. They're gaining a lot of points right now. Baltakatse, I think he went back with the others. Yeah, he's there. You can see he's down there. Not completely up like Clemente Latour, but he's there. Martin Jonoski was climbing. I saw him. So if we see the ranking right now, let me see. There we go. We have Clement Latour first, Joanowski. We have 3 French pilots in the top 4. Joanowski is from Macedonia. You can see the flag. North Macedonia. Then we have Bevins, UK, French, German, French. Yeah, we have a lot of French guys. I think they're working a lot together. I know from the competitions that they really have a communication system for the races that works really well. This is nice. Okay. So let's see, they're almost getting to the second turn point. Then they're probably gonna touch it, go down, and then they're gonna be pushed with the thermal in this side. So they need to go a little bit like this. This is not gonna happen probably. If you see here, let's see. Paltakats showed us the wind. Violetta landed, and this guy is landing too. Daniel Tirkas, another German pilot, really good one. Those 3 are really good pilots, but as you can see, if one day is like that with a lot of wind and you make a bad decision, then it could give you a bad day, a bad task. So luckily we have discards, so we can discard maybe 1 or 2 days for the weekend, for the week. Okay, so Martin is controlling. Baptiste Lambertic is pushing hard, but it's higher now. So you can see really the line. Clement is lower, he's pushing. Martin is following. Baptiste is following. And we have a small group here, the following group with the big one. So they left a group and we're creating almost 2 lines now. So we see if they're gonna go back together or not. Okay, Hippolyte is really young. I made my how do you say tandem license with him, with Hippolyte. We were in the same spot when we did the tandem license, the exams. He's a really nice guy, really strong, really strong, really talented. He does acrobatics too, he does everything. There are a lot of young pilots. There are a lot of young pilots at the moment. Yeah. Okay, so 12% of the race is done, as it shows here on the live track on the other screen. Okay. Very nice. It's pretty exciting, this race. It's not so bad because we have the wind part that make it interesting. Oh, look at that. Clement is losing a lot. He lost a lot of altitude. Crazy. In fact, if you see here, maybe they're pushing a little bit less but higher, and they're not losing a lot. But this part here, Clement lost a lot of altitude, so I think he's gonna wait to climb, because if he climbs now, he's gonna lose time to go back. So he's gonna go get the point first, and then he's gonna try to find a thermal. Yeah, you saw he was climbing, but it was obviously he needs to wait. So the best normally is like to really do like find a really good thermal here to be higher, touch it, and then even if you are low but you find a good thermal, then you can scratch and you don't lose a lot of time, because it's better, because they're getting, even if you scratch, you're gonna be pushed towards the point. So this is a good strategy. So you can see Clement is pushing, he's getting a lot of points now, leading points mostly. And they're following, but everybody now came back on the same line, they're following. They have little groups now. This group is more together. But as you will see during the race, they're gonna really like scatter towards. Those three bombed out. For now, just three. Oh, those three are really low too. We have Marcelo Sanchez. This one is another really. I think it's the World Cup winner of the Junior World Cup, Marcelo, from Spain. Oh, he's gonna land. He's even on the second spot now on the overall ranking of the race. So this is gonna cost him a discard. He's gonna land. Then we have Dylan Mansley, the meet director. Constance Metetal, the best Frenchy girl. Sarah Zimmerman with the Photon. Sarah is flying a Photon. She's from Switzerland and she's flying a Photon. Okay, yeah, we'll see. We'll see people bombing out, as they said, as they prognosed. So let's go back on the top. We see Clement Latour found a thermal and he waited for it. You can see, as I said, he waited until he touched the turn point, and now he searched the thermal, and now he's trying to climb towards it. He's going up, yeah. And the same with them. They found, let's see, let's put Jordanowski. Oh, he's going back. He saw something there. Yeah. So now it's gonna be Clement alone, Clement Latour alone. This is pretty exciting. Okay, so Martin Jordanowski stopped and he showed the thermal to the others, so it's gonna be the one to follow right now in this leading gaggle. And then we have Clement Latour, the leader of the race, going by himself with really brave, in a really brave manner. He's really going for it. You can see he's completely alone, but maybe he sees something. He saw the birds, he saw the clouds, and I'm not there, so this is something sad to not have the live track, but still we can see a lot of things here, and we can predict them. So yeah, first gaggle is climbing. Martin is climbing really hard. He's going +3, +2, +3, something like plus 2.8 this thermal. It's not bad. Oh, he got a +4, so yeah, +3, +3.2. As you can see here, low, the thermal is stronger, the wind is stronger. Then it slowed down here in this position. It's not so strong, but now all the other pilots are gonna follow him. Yeah, but it's always like the best strategy in this case of wind to take the turn point first. When the wind comes in this direction, you take the wind together with the thermal, so you can be pushed towards the turn point. Oh, nice! Clement found something. Now the wind changed, so it's not anymore from this side, but it's completely from the west. So it's gonna push the pilots a little bit backwards. Yeah, this part is gonna be awful. This part is gonna be pretty awful. Oh, Marcos send me the pilots, the strong them. Yeah, I know them. Top contenders. Yeah, perfect. Nice. Yeah, maybe we can show them later. If we see that one pilot, I'm gonna speak about him. Darko, Constance, Baptiste, Violetta. Yeah, Violetta landed. Team Rocha, yes. Marcelo, Dylan. Yeah, they landed already. Almost all of them. Not all of them, but already the alphabet they landed. Okay, Clement is getting in front, huh? Not bad for Clement. Now he's getting a lot of leading points, huh? Yes, as Marco said, the top contenders are out, but this happens when you get the bad strategy or like that. It happens. If you see here, we have the pilots. We have Marcelo, the second pilot at the moment in the ranking. Then we have yeah, the other guys. Dylan Mansley. Oh, he's still there. Okay, he found something. Not bad. Not only one, but yeah.
Marco Vilfalp says, so today is more about luck.
It's more about the resistance and patient. Because if you get greedy and you push too low, as they did, then it's gonna be awful and difficult to climb up again. Even Dylan here, probably I'm gonna suppose this thermal here was not really good. I mean, it could be a lee side thermal, and he needed to take it because otherwise he would have been done for the day. But Constance managed to climb up.
Samuel Beer says, ciao Mattia.
Hey Samuel! Ciao Samuel! Alles gut? Everything okay? Yeah, so this is the World Cup in Spain, Paragliding World Cup. I'm commenting, doing the commentator. And we can see Clement Latour is going by himself, not bad. And obviously the other guys saw him, so they're pushing. But now they are a lot higher because, as I said, working as a team, you can find better climbs, better thermals, and even to center the thermal better. Clement is there alone, and
Samuel
you can
Beer
find
says,
maybe the
tip top.
better thermal. Tip top, picobello. Yeah, so you see they're pushing and he's not gonna push because he wants to wait the others so he can follow the others. So this was a good strategy to gain leading points at that moment, but obviously they're gonna probably took him back on the gaggle. So we're gonna see Honorin Amard. Yeah, Honorin Amard we can show maybe the I don't know if I can show them like this. Let me see if I can do it. No, I cannot do it. That's okay. Okay. So yeah, Honor Nemard is is first.
When do you think the first guys reach the goal?
So let me see. So the task is 56 kilometers, and they did 30 minutes already. Yeah, I think maybe 1 hour 30. Could be 1 hour 30 minutes in 1 hour, or maybe less, even 40. Between 40 minutes and 1 hour, they should get the goal right now, I think. If the wind is not gonna be really strong here. If it's really strong here, then it's gonna be a little bit more. But should work fine for them. With the Enzos and Nivuk. Should be fine. Then this part, probably this part here, we're gonna see the pilots going like 100 or 120 kilometers per hour. It's gonna be crazy. Yeah, even now they're already racing 64. Yeah, so Clement is pushing low, and then we have a little gaggle here following them. We have Bogdan Bialka, really high, higher than the others. So Bogdan could make a really nice comeback. Bogdan at the moment, let me see. Oh, he's from Ireland, and is 17th in the race, in the overall, at the moment with every task. So not a bad position for him. from there he could get first in the overall.
Marco Vielfalp says, what's top these days with all that new top gear?
What's top? What is top these days with all?
Marco Vielfalp says speed.
Top speed. So top speed without wind should be around 58, 62, like that. Could be top speed if you push it, if you push the speed bar really, really hard without wind. So still like a good, still like a good speed for paragliding. And yeah, if you have wind behind you, you could reach even stronger speeds. So like even 100 kilometers per hour, 120. No, it's crazy if you get high enough. Okay, something happened here. So Clement Latour pushed really low. He gained a lot of leading points, but now he's gonna stay in the gaggle, and we can see that the gaggle reached him. This happens always on competition flying, because probably the guys flying alone, they fly low, they go and try to search for a good thermal, but as a team, as a gaggle, you can find the best thermal. Even here you can see they searched and they stayed on the best spot, always. And if you are alone, then you need to get lucky or to observe really well the environment to find the really, because this is a long one, then you're gonna be faster, you're gonna climb and you're gonna follow them. Okay, Clement, thank you for the push, was awesome, but now we're gonna pass the ball to Bogdan Bialka. Ireland guy, the Irish one. Normally he likes to push low, but today I think he changed his mindset because he saw the conditions and he's doing well. He's not the one that got more leading points at the moment, because obviously Clement Latour was in front, but he's still in a good position. So as you can see, I can show again the live scoring. So this is live scoring. We have Jonathan Marenitz in front, Bogdan is here, they are close together, but the leading points are not black here, because if we go down, Clement is here and he got the most leading points now, so it's black because he was in front for the most of the time. And now it's gonna change. Yeah, you see now it's already changed. 27.5. So staying in front, it really gives you an advantage, and you're gonna see it. You're gonna see it later too. Okay. So Bogdan, Baptiste, and Petigal are in front. Let's see, even in the back lines a little bit. So we had Dylan Mansley fighting for to get up. Francisco Javier Lopez is landing. Constance Metetal is there searching, scratching. She's losing a lot of time, so I don't know if it's good for her or not. Lene Sparwetter, another. Oh no, Jerome landed. Jerome was low, he landed. Sad for Jerome. Not a good race for him at the moment. Dylan is trying to scratch up with the wind. It's going up. But he managed to go out from here. He was really low here. So nice, good job for Dylan. Let's try to not give up now. Huh? And all those guys are not low, but pretty low. Huh? You need to find a good thermal to climb up again. And we see how this goes. The top pilots here in the front are pretty fast. Okay, let's see. So Bogdan was in front, and as you can see, you need even like 20 or 50 meters, and you cannot see the people behind you, and they maybe find a better thermal, and then you need to turn. What happened to Bogdan is now he was pushing further, and then he saw, oh, I missed the thermal, and then he decided, okay, I go back. Oh, and something again happened here. Bogdan said, this, I will lose time going there, so he went for it, and he said, I'm going alone, bye-bye. And so he started it. And you see now he's trying to get leading points, but it's gonna be lower as the others. So Bogdan is here, and they're gonna follow Bogdan because they are in an advantage because they are higher. And so yeah. So as we stand now in the ranking, so this is the task with the overall. if anything changes, Russell Ogden is first on the overall, and Bogdan is 7th. So yeah, let's go back, and then we can see Russell is here. Then we have Honorine Amart, the World Cup winner, three-time World Cup world champion.
Marco Viel-Phelps says, how many are out already?
How many are out? We can check. I think around 10 of them. Those here didn't even start it. Here 2 of them already bumped out. 3, 5, yeah, around 10 of them. Okay. So now let's see here. It's gonna be a nice point. So it would be nice for them here to find a thermal now to really get up high and then push as much as they can here. Because if they get a thermal here, they're gonna be pushed backwards. So they're gonna do like this. Thermal, 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 go. Thermal, 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 go. So they're gonna lose a lot of time. So exactly here they're turning because they know they're gonna lose time here. So they turn, they get pushed here, they touch, and then they push really, really low. But this part is gonna be the hardest one. This one, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the hardest one for them. Then here it's pretty easy. If you reach here, then you're almost sure to get to the goal. If you don't get greedy, obviously. But yeah, okay. Russell took the lead now. So Russell is in front. He's pushing. He was a little bit higher than the others, so he could do that. And as you can see, they are now almost at the same altitude as the others in the back. So not bad for Russell Ogden. He's getting a good position. And now he's getting for the leading points. So Clement Latour, that was first before, is now in the gaggle. Is here, as you can see. Okay, they stopped for another thermal. Yeah, I think now Russell Ogden is going for the turn point, but I don't know how strong the wind is there. But as you can see, it's pretty strong, huh? They're still getting pushed. So yeah, I think for me, from my side, this strategy is better. So what is gonna happen after is that they're gonna touch the turn point, and then they're gonna overtake Russell. But we'll see. It's not really easy to predict. Okay, this guy is going by himself. Marcos Sancho Fernandez. Oh, he's really low. Really, really low. I mean, 32. Yeah, he's pushing the speed bar. Okay, so Russell, let's see what you got for us. Okay, let's see. So here at the top here, you can see the variometer, so you can see if he's climbing or not. So we can check. And then here we can see the people climbing up. Oh, they're climbing pretty high, huh? With a +2, +1, it's getting, yeah, +3, look Armand. Yeah, this is a good strategy for me. Russell now needs to climb up again. And is heading towards the wind now. Okay, he got the first turn point. So Russell is getting a lot of leading points, but as you can see here, the guy who took most leading points now, it's still Clement with 38. Russell got just 35 for now.
Marco Viel-Phelps says, what is Marcos doing there?
Not sure. Let's see what happened to him. So, oh, okay. Something happened. I think he thought he took the turn point here. Then, as you can see, he started going for it. And then here, maybe he said, oh, maybe I didn't take the turn point. Came back and then went for it again. And so maybe now he's not really amused anymore, and he's deciding, okay, I go to land because I lost too much time. Maybe he's giving up, you know. This is what happened to Marcos. Sometimes happens. Okay. So this is Paltakats. Hey! Paltakats came back, guys. And he's in front again of the gaggle. Russell is really low. He's pushing really low. He's going on the flats, but yeah, he should reach this part here with the heels. Let's see if he can manage to reach it. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be in the lee side maybe to climb. But Paltakats, as you remember, he was really low. If he managed to find a good thermal, he pushed low again, and now he's in the top gaggle again. So Paltakats is a top pilot. Constance Metetal is still scratching, but still alive. Still alive in the race. And yeah, some pilots here are scratching too. There is another pilot that landed. Yeah, the others are pushing slowly. Okay. Big gaggle, Russell is pushing. Let's see if he can manage to... I think if he can manage to come in this hill here, should be safe. He is safe. But if it doesn't, then it's gonna be not so funny for him. Yeah, as I said, I think that strategy was better. This one was better. Awesome, they are already at the 40% of the task. They almost did the half of it. But yeah, this part is gonna be... It's gonna be hard, yes. It's gonna be the one that takes the most time. And hello everybody on the stream who's looking. Okay. Let's see if Russell can manage to go there. Yeah, the wind is coming in this direction, so maybe it could be fine. Yeah. Don't know, it's pretty low, huh? This part is gonna make a lot of people bump out, I predict. Because the wind is pretty strong. Luis Martinez is with the car, so we don't... yeah. He's there, but we don't need to look at him. Yeah, Russell now is in the lee side. As you can see, he's getting a lot of... he's getting downwashed, as we say. Paltakats is pushing. They are high, huh? They are really high. Compared to Russell. Yeah, Russell wanted to risk it a little bit to gain leading points, but this was not for now a good strategy. Even if he found a thermal now, he needs to climb up, so it needs to be a really good thermal. So it's always like to stay in the back, it's better. So yeah, today the day was to control. It's gonna be hard. He's going straight to the flats now. You see this hill here is gonna make some lee. If he can manage to get to this spot here, maybe he's gonna find a thermal, but yeah, it's gonna be hard. I don't know. Russell pushed a little bit too much. Okay, he's going for the lee side. He's going for it. Come on, Russell. Let's see him close to the... Okay, he's gonna probably go in this direction. Yeah, and then he's gonna land somewhere there if he lands. Let's see. Let's see if his push... It's... Ooh! It's climbing. Slowly, but it's climbing. Yeah, it's on the soaring spot now. Here the wind is gonna probably come inside like this. I don't know if it's gonna be nice here to fly. Maybe not. But then we check for Russell and then we check even the others here. They are flying pretty well. Oh, Alexia Fischer, another woman. She's really on the top spots of the female pilots. She's really good, a good pilot. Okay, Paltakat is pushing. They are almost at the same height. We have Baptiste Lambert a little bit higher, 100 meters higher than the others. Yeah. Wait, I saw I saw 1,600. I saw it was a mistake. Yeah, Russell is in the lee side now. It's getting up. A little bit of yeah. This is no. This could be the tracker, but still, this is not fun. I'm pretty sure that it's not gonna be fun, this spot here. And here is gonna be maybe a lee side thermal. It's gonna go for it, but it's gonna be rough. But all of them are experts pilots, so they go for them. They search those situations to save themselves up. Well, stretching. Nice stretching. Should do it too, guys, and remember to hydrate. This is good. Water. Yeah, I think Russell is going to land. He pushed too much. He wants to land here. I don't think it's really nice to land there. It's not gonna be as nice landing if he doesn't manage to come here. Does he want to land here? Maybe he's gonna try to go for the street, maybe. He's climbing. Sorry guys, then we go back. I want to see where Russell lands. And then we go back.
Marco Vilfop says, Ulala.
Yeah, this doesn't look good, this spot here to land. Let's see. 30 meters above the trees here is not really fun. Yeah, it's gonna land here. Oh, awful. I don't want to be in this situation right now. He pushed too much, I think. Yeah, he went for it completely. Maybe he wants to land here? No, I think he's gonna go for the street.
Marco Vilfop says, I guess he wanted to get some olives.
You're right, maybe, could be right. But hey, but he's still flying, so it looks like this part is almost like soaring him up a little bit. It's not landing. Okay, he's managing to go out from the situation here. Oh, because this part it was a little bit like it's not completely straight. Okay, he can manage. I think he will manage to land here. This is a little bit better. Oh, I think this part was stressful. This situation was stressful for him, but he's gonna land for sure. Let's see. Let's see the other guys how they are doing. Okay. As I said, if you get in this situation, it's better. So they found something, they're trying to turn. But they're low too, huh? They're really low. So we see who survives. Who survives? I think Russell landed. He landed safe. Directly on the street. Hey, great guy. Precision is key. Directly on the street. Oh, nice. Perfect. Yeah, we can see he landed with the backpack. Okay. So, let's go back and check the first gaggle. Okay, we can see Paltakats is pushing in front, really low too, but he's getting leading points. And the others are climbing. This was a good spot. And even the wind turned a little bit. As you can see, before the wind was pushing more to the north-west side. No, sorry, more directly west. And now the wind is coming from the north a little bit more. So this could be not so bad for them at the end. Could be better than what expected. Maybe they expected it. They went this side, the wind is gonna be like this, and this side is gonna be like this. So like two directions. So yeah, this could be not so bad for them. Colin and Paltakats working together to find a good thermal. They're flying low now, huh? Everybody of them is flying low. Here you can see them. Same situation almost as Russell. So as I said, Russell did not have a good strategy here. He should have stayed with the gaggle there and took this thermal and then push because the wind was towards them. Let's see the others. So Constance, where is Constance? Did she land or did she manage to? Sarah is here with the photon. Oh, I think she landed. It's 5 minutes since no data for Constance. Yeah, I think she went for the landing. I hope she landed safe. She went here. Ah, this is not a good spot. Yeah, we'll see later. Yeah. Okay, as you can see here, it's now the wind is more north. They got up. Paltakats got a little downwashed here. Russell landed. Okay. So we are almost at the 54% of the race. The big part is gone. Now they're gonna do this part. And let's see. Now the leading points are different. They're gonna change again, but as you can see now Paltakats is in front. He doesn't get a lot of leading points. Russell just landed, and where is Russell Octon? As if you can see it. I think he lost a lot of time now landing there. But I don't see him. No, I can't find. Ah, there we go. There we go. Now he has 51.9, and then we have Clement with 55, so the most leading points. Because, as you remember before, he did this part here almost all by himself. So this was almost 1/3 of the race. So good leading points for Clement. Then Paltakats is trying to find something, turn slowly and pushing low. The others are pushing.
Marco Vielfalp says, so a lot of leading points are only really matter if you reach goal?
Exactly. Because they count on the whole race. So if you land before goal, obviously the other guys are gonna pass you. So you're not gonna get any leading points from that. And because it's even the part and even like as a percentages, if you see the graphics of the formulas, you get leading points just if you reach like a percentage of distance. So if you don't get to the goal, then you have a certain percentage, and maybe sometimes it's not enough to get a lot of
Marco
leading points.
Vielfalp says, so stay consistent and be patient.
Exactly. Today it's the strategy is that some days when it's really like good thermals and almost everywhere, and you climb almost everywhere, then it's really easy to push. You can say you can climb up everywhere. There is not a lot of wind. You can push towards every direction, and then it's good to risk it. But today, I think the strategy was to stay high and to follow. Because as you can see, the guys that get low, they struggle to gain altitude. Paltakats did push low. This was a good line for him. As if you checked later, I saw him like a couple of times, and he was lower than the others. But it worked out, and it's working now because he always had a little bit of margin. So he always decided, okay, I'm pushing now, but I know that I can manage to climb up. Or he was waiting more and finding good thermals on that spot. Like he was not like completely pushing and then thermal. It was like I pushed, then I turned 2 times, I pushed, then I turned 2 times, like that. And this is a good strategy too. It's like in the middle, like to push and not push. But sometimes when you have like a good idea of your strategy, it works. As you can see now, Paltakats is first again. He's on the top. Yeah, now the wind is almost completely to the north, huh? Okay, guys, I'm gonna leave you with Polta Cats. I'm just gonna have a little break on the bathroom. I'm gonna leave you like that, yes. This is Polta Cats. Nice! Hello guys, the commentator is back. So, let's see what is happening. Okay, Polta Cats decided to push again. And then we have people behind with a little bit more altitude. Baptiste is following Pal. Then we have Ernesto Nestrosa. I think it's German, I don't remember. Is Ernesto German? I know the name is not German, but I remember him to be... It is. Yeah, I was right. And yeah, he's a really good pilot. He is a good friend with Ferdinand Vogel. And I think he's in the Federation, German Federation. Yes. I mean, all of them are really, really good pilots. All of them are almost like in their federal situations. Okay, let's see. Constance. She managed to climb up. Dylan is here. Ernesto is here. Sarah is here. Oh no, Hippolyte landed. Hippolyte, no! Sad. Hippolyte is my friend. I think I know Constance, I forgot she's there. Yeah, we don't have connection for her. There, as you can see here, people are starting to bomb out again. Russell sadly pushed too much. Yeah, then this part was pretty fast. So yeah, they're almost getting. Yeah, I think now it's like 20 minutes, and they're almost like at the end. 20 maximum minutes. They're gonna get to the goal. Okay, now slowly. I think what they need to do.
Marco Bielfalb says, si te caes 7 veces, levántate 8. If you fall 7 times, get up 8.
Not bad. Yeah, I never heard about this proverb. You say proverb as Spanish, maybe a Spanish one. Not bad. Fall 7 times, get up 8. Yes. Never give up. That's right. So even Hippolyte is, I mean, he's a good pilot. So the right mindset for it is, it was just one day, just one race. Tomorrow we're gonna do better. And for every sport, this is a good mindset. Yeah, and even for me sometimes it's a problem. It's hard with the paragliding because you see, hey, was I unlucky? Was that my strategy problem? Was that yeah? And then you think, and then you have all of the thing. But what you need to do is just focus on the next day, think about your mistakes, and yeah, and then get the result. Okay. So we have Polta Cats with Baptiste Lambert I think Baptiste found a better thermal than Paltakats, so he's climbing up, as you can see here. We have a huge gaggle here, and then 4 pilots just in the front. And then, yeah, as you can see, oh, Ferdi Toy at the beginning, in the start, was at the same position as Paltakats. Look at the difference. Look at the strategy differences. This makes a lot. Okay. Now Paltakats found a better thermal. Marco, this is you writing. Okay, so it seems like the wind now it's not so strong, but the direction changed. So they're not gonna go fast here again as I thought, but they're gonna go slower and they're gonna be pushed down. So what could be the best strategy is to take the point here a little bit higher. So yeah. So what it's gonna happen is like you go further here, then thermal down, push, thermal down, push. This is gonna be the easiest way, the fastest. That's why they're probably gonna stay more to the north here, because the wind changed now, as you can see. So this could be a nice strategy to take it a little bit more to the north.
Marco Bielfalb says, cada uno sabe dónde aprieta el zapato. Everyone knows where to squeeze the shoe. Each person knows their own limitations, problems, and what's best for themselves.
That's true, the same, Marco. I have a little bit of ache here, I don't know what it is. I spoke too much, maybe. Okay.
Marco Bielfalb says, have some honey.
Yeah, I should. I had like 1 tea here, second tea here, but I should get more. Do you like the commentary so far, Marco? Yeah, as you see, as I expected that they're gonna go probably to the north, and they're doing it because they understood this. So when you have good pilots, they understand the air, they understand the thermals, and so they can change during the race their mindset. But if someone doesn't understand those strategies, they're not gonna do it and they're gonna lose time. So as I said, as I know the strategies of paragliding, of competition flying, they're gonna do it. So north, then they're gonna thermal down, push, thermal down, push. It's gonna be the faster way, because if you are too low, then you need to climb up towards the wind. And in this direction, you're gonna go with the wind. So this is why you're gonna lose time. So and that's even why they want to stay to the north, because they're gonna be pushed. So for now, oh yes, we see Julien Dusser pushing really low, taking some leading points. Yeah, now, as you can see, Clement Latour, I can show you here. Clement Latour is not the first, but at the moment, he got the most leading points, so that's why he's in the first spot. So the first one now, it's Boris Miladinov with a 676 distance point, but the one that stayed most in the front is Clement Latour. That's why he's in front. I think, Oh, I did something. I closed. I think I closed the directory. Wait a second. I need to go back with this one. Okay. Okay, I think it should work again. Okay, sorry. Yeah, should work. Okay. I think you should hear me. Do you hear me 2 times? Don't know what happened. I think I opened it 2 times. Yeah, it's this one. I know what happened. There we go. Now should be right again. I closed as a mistake the chat. So now should be alright. Okay. Oh, okay, they took the point now. Sorry guys, Okay, they took the point. We can see now Paltakas is in front. He's pushing really low. Okay, so he's hoping for another thermal down there. But yeah, he's pretty low. We see all the good pilots here coming. It's gonna be fun. Let's see, Paltakas is going alone, but he's really low. He's 150 meters. I don't know, maybe did they stop the task? No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. They're just pushing because it seems strange for me that Paltakas is pushing so low without finding a thermal, without following the others. But yeah, this maybe could be the case. They just want to push low. Okay. They're close, and this part is gonna, for them, survive. Just survive. Yeah. Bogdan is there, pretty low again. 400 meters. Those 2 guys here are pretty low. Yeah, now it's gonna be.
Marco Vielfalp says, all sinking strongly.
Yeah. Why did I hear 2 times the... because I had 2 times opened. This one. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Yeah, they are sinking, but they're even not finding any... Oh, they found something. You see here, they're moving. They're moving here, so maybe they found something. Oh, they found maybe a pilot or birds. But Paltakas, I think, is gonna land. Paltakas is really low. Yes, he's gonna land. Yeah. No, I don't know why did he went so low. Or the thing is, they're gonna land because they stopped the task. Because someone got injured or whatever. Let's see.
Marco Vielfalp says, how to find good thermals there, Ives.
No idea. I mean, there it's pretty hard. They're gonna need to
Marco
see
Vielfalp
something.
Says, all the farms are good.
Yeah, so normally you can see the ground. You can look at the terrain, and if you see maybe a spot close to a lake or a black spot, or the spot that are dark colorish, then it's better. But normally, oh, Paltakats found something. What? Who's that? Paltakats is climbing. Is this? Oh, he's climbing. Paltakats was 27 meters low, and he found something. But yeah, it's not strong enough. I don't know if he's managing to climb. Crazy! Paltakats saved himself. Okay. I mean, let's see. I mean, he's climbing up slowly, but he's climbing. Wow, crazy. Okay. As you can see here, people are like climbing really slow, but they found something. Wow, they are all really low, guys. This is a really survival spot. They went back on the same part where they found the thermal, and everybody's climbing. But here you can see the people here, the fourth of them, went a little bit more to the
Marco
bottom.
Vielfalb says. He quickly took out his paramotor.
Probably yes. Yeah, like a little engine. Wow, they found a good thermal, guys. Look, they're climbing. This is a really nice thermal. Crazy. This +3. Yeah, this is good. It's enough. Wow, they were really low. Crazy safe. Crazy low safe. Okay. I wish I could see like a blog, like a live blog, but they're not writing anything, I think. Yeah. Oh, they said it's not stopped the task. Yeah, Paltakats just risked it a lot. He's down. Look, it's crazy. Look at the thermal, but he did 50 meters in so much. So he managed it. Look, now the strong is the stronger. Wow, crazy save! Crazy save from Paltakats. He was 20 meters low. Impressive.
Sven Subunit Nilsson says, sometimes you find it easier down low, but risky.
Hey Sven. Yeah. It was really risky.
Marco Vielfalb says, does it happen no one making goal?
Yeah, already happened, but I mean not in a World Cup. If it happens normally, it's even because the task was a problem. So if the task manager does not do a good job, then that's it. That's why nobody made goal, maybe. Or maybe sometimes everybody it's sure about the conditions, and then you make a task, maybe even a small one, but then yeah, or they stop the task during the race and nobody went to goal, or the condition that's really bad and nobody managed. Already happened, and then the person who got more distance point wins. Oh, Piaggio is so high, but he still needs to go there. Okay, so they managed to save themselves. Paltakats did manage to save himself. Okay. Yeah, but like I know that's being low you can find something, but like to find something that you have the will to stay in it, even if it's really not so strong. It's hard. Even for your arms, it's gonna be rough with those wings too. Wow, they found a good thermal here. They're climbing really well. Yeah. +3, +5, +4. It's +5,
Paragliding
+4.
Live says, Sven Subunit Nilsson, are you writing from your cockpit from the PWC?
Is he in the race? Yeah, let's see. So now it's a little bit, everything is mixed up because there are people going to the turn point and people going towards the end of the race. But yeah, this was a good save for Pal and the others. They were really low. Where's this guy? Dennis Chorakwi. Okay, he's getting to the turn point. Yeah, we are almost done. Almost at the end. Yeah, still 10 minutes maybe. A bit less. They just need, I think now, they just need to do one more thermal and then they're gonna push really hard. I wonder to see, are they already pushing? Look, they're pushing.
Says,
90.
I wish I did, but I'm in Norway.
Oh, sad. Next one. They're pushing now, they're pushing. Joseph Jimenez Belda. 79, 78. Yeah, those are good. They're pushing now. Okay, this was the last thermal. So now it's gonna be a full course race. So it's gonna be a race to the end. We see.
Marco Vielfalp says, do longer tasks count more for overall ranking?
Not really. I mean, it depends of the day validity. So if the race is long enough, that could be even 50 kilometers, then it counts like as one of the 70. But it depends on the validity, and the validity is a special formula that counts like how many pilots started the race, how many pilots landed on goal, how many pilots reached the end of speed section, and yeah, so they do like a calculation for the day to decide whether the weather was good or not, and yeah, and that decides like how many points does the first get, and then it's normal for the others. But the discard is counted on your worst race in terms of position. Okay, so Palta Katz at the end here lost a lot of positions because he was really low. So the other guys are pushing, so we go back to Baptiste and we follow him. And Luc Armand is there. Oh, now it's Luc Armand is the new leader of the race. He's the new leader of the overall. This is the overall. Now it's live. Luc Armand is the first. Yeah. Okay, they found a good thermal here, but they are pushing really hard now. We're gonna see who's the first reaching the point. 74, 76 km per hour, 80. Yeah, now the wind seems a little bit less stronger, and they change direction a little bit. Baptiste, yeah, those are the French guys coming towards the end. Colin, those three guys here, the guys on the south, went really low, but yeah, it seems to work in a way. Okay. Yeah, now it's gonna be survive here, the last thermal, and then push. And they're doing it. Oh, Baptiste Lambert was climbing, look. They're all climbing. He's going up. Not down, he's going up. Crazy. Yeah, I think if the other guys can see that the people are climbing here, they could start already here. They could push. Because here they're climbing up. Look, they're climbing. Baptiste is going up. It's not going... Every of them got the paramotor right now. They have an engine. Yeah. Freaking airplane. Okay. Oh, hey, a lot of people came here in the same time, huh? Those are close to each other.
Paragliding Live says, Sven Subunit Nilsson, Beautiful. Do you know? Link.
Here it's really close to each other. This could be like in 2 minutes they're all inside, almost even less. Like 50 pilots, 40 maybe, all inside 1 minute of... This is... Hey! Roger is there! Hey, Roger, nice!
Says,
this guy.
So now just pressing the
best
speed bar.
twist is there. Exactly. Now it's just pressing speed bar as strong as you can, like break your speed bar. They're going
Sven
73.
Subunit Nielsen says, it's me, man.
Baptiste Lambert went so high. Honorine Mart and Italia, Xavier Laporte, Nanko. Yeah, the best Swiss guy is Roger at the moment. We'll see who reaches the end of speed section first. They're there, look at them pushing. They're so close. Roger pushed forward. Now he's a second to get in time there. Wow, so close. Look at all of them. Yeah, here now it's easy. Luc Armand is gonna be the first reaching the point. Then we have Roger Eichbacher, yeah, second pilot. And then all of them going back. We look at the moment. Okay. And Luc Armand first, Roger second, and then we have Justin, Martin, José, Jimenez Belda. And then all of them, all together. Paltakats, wait a little bit more, is there. So if we check the live results, as now, this is what it stays here. As you can see, Luc Armand arrived first, and he got the most, oh, it changed. Yeah, Luc Armand arrived first, and he got the most time points. So as you can see, it's black here. But the most leading points got them Baptiste Lambert. That's why he got more points.
Marco Vielfeld says, really tight at the end.
Yeah, the end was really tight. In this this level, it's crazy. And then we can see Clement Latour. Where is Clement Latour? Still didn't arrive. He's no, I don't see him. Oh, he's here. Yeah. Until you don't reach the end, you still get not out of point. So because the time points you get them just when you arrive at goal. And yeah, so we'll wait for them to reach the goal. Awesome. Yeah, then we can see here we lost a lot of guys. I thought there was more people bombing out, but yeah, I mean, still a lot of good pilots bombing out due to the conditions and due to the fact they... Oh, we have McDonald here. Yeah. Sarah is here. What does she do here? She's scratching and scratching and scratching. Ah, too much scratching, I don't like it. Okay, I think it's done for the day. So now, even Clement Latour should be arrived at one point. ESS. Where is Clement? Is he still here? Somewhere? No? Is he here? No? I think he arrived.
Marco Vielfeld says, did the overall ranking change already?
Yeah, a little bit, yes. But it's not... it's provisional. As you can see here now, and Italia is first. It's provisional because everybody got the points here, and you can see they can still change a lot. Possible ranks, no? You can see. So it really... I mean, and Italia... The problem is that he discarded the task 2 because he did really bad, and that's why he could get still 91, because if he do one more task, bad one, then he could lose a lot of points. Like for the others, it's not the same because they did like good tasks every day. So as you can see, they stay between 1 and 10. Yeah, this is the ranking now. But this is still provisional. I mean, they still need to land and still need to see how many people comes to goal. This changes the results at the end. Changes everything.
Marco Vielfalb says, so only the 3 best tasks count for each pilot?
For now, yes, but just because the FTV is 25%. As you can see here, the FTV is the discard. So if they did 4 tasks, they remove from your points the 25% of your points. But they start removing the points from your worst results. So if you can see ND, it doesn't discard one completed task, just the 25% of the whole points. So as you can see, 29 like the total. He lost 140 points, and yeah, I know. I mean the total of everything, but the thing is that if you made the task worse than the others, then you're gonna get discarded on that task. Like, but they decide which task to discard based on your position on that day. So even here, like somebody probably exactly, you see here, this guy Bogdan made 1000 points on the second day, and everybody else made so less points. And that's why everybody almost got discarded on the task 2, because the other day here, this guy went like he got the maximum. Exactly. Okay, now everybody went to goal. I want to see just Clement Latour. But where is he? Did he land? Ah, no, look, it's no data. It's 2 minutes. But something happened to him because he was in front. I don't remember him being so late. No idea. Okay, we'll see later. We'll see later. Okay, I think, yeah, I'm done for the day. Everybody of them arrived here at the goal. Still some people coming. But Baltakats, I don't know where he arrived. Baltakats arrived already? Yeah, he arrived, but he lost a lot of points. He got maybe leading points more than the others, as you can see here. So those are the leading points. He got more. He got 167, almost like the first 2, but he lost a lot of time points. He only got 429 because he arrived late. Oh, there you go. Now Clement arrived at the ESS, and now he got the most leading points. So here the score changed because of that. And even Luca Monte now is behind, and Jovanovski is in front.
Paragliding Live says, and as always, thanks for tuning in. Tomorrow, probably, with a live video feed from Gavin. If anyone feels like commenting, just leave a private message or email.
Okay, check the results, guys, when the race is done. And yeah, bye-bye.
Paragliding Live says, great job, Mattia.